Making a video on my HUD layout and my settings. So I play on iPad 11-inch screen. I don't know what year. Maybe last year it came out. But anyway, let's go ahead and do the HUD first. Here's my HUD. I use 6 fingers. You can see I got my shoot, jump, and slide on the right-hand side. Some players don't like to have their buttons, like they have a low opacity. I like to see all my buttons because sometimes I do misclick. Top left, I have my UAV or whatever, my kill streaks. I got my shoot over here on the left-hand side. I got my reload button, switch weapons in the middle, and then throw grenade. So yeah, that's what I use for my loadout. I've been using the same loadout for, I don't know, 3-4 years. So basic settings, you can screenshot it. Here it is right here. And I know I said in my last video that I took off Sync ADS, but I put it back on. And that is because I wanted to win some long-range gunfights. And so I lowered my FOV. So my settings have changed in the last week. But you can screenshot all my settings. You can see it right here. If you guys don't know, the gun kick scale increases recoil. So you want to turn your gun kick scale and your view kick scale to 0. I tap and hold when I shoot. No gyroscope. And here is my mini-map settings. These are not the best settings, so I wouldn't even use these. I just kind of chose some random ones. I don't play BR, so that doesn't matter. Audio, I use low graphics with ultra frame rate. Graphics doesn't really matter. That's not going to help you in the game. You want ultra frame rate. That's what's important, not the graphics. I don't play Battle Royale, really. Okay. Audio. You want to have your music volume on off when you're playing, and your ambient volume on off. Ambient volume are sounds like birds, for example. You don't want that. You want to just hear footsteps. That's a really important tip, is to have that on off. I don't really care about music. And yeah, UI volume is like when you're clicking on certain buttons, it's going to make a noise. That doesn't really matter. You can have it off, you can have it on. It doesn't do anything really. Hit effects. Choose what you want. You do want to have explosion shake off. I remember someone telling me that like a couple weeks ago. I don't remember why. To be honest with you, I'm not the best at what each of these settings do. Sensitivity, fixed speed, what I've been using. I use 100 standard. So this is for like just moving around, right? 130 for zooming in with my ADS and the red dot. I don't snipe, so ignore the tactical, ignore all of the, basically only pay attention to the standard ADS and red dot. I don't use anything else besides that. I don't use snipers. I don't use tactical scopes. I've never touched the vertical turning sensibility. I don't even know what that is. Firing sensitivity, same thing. 100 standard. 130 is ADS. And I might even turn my standard down so I can hip fire easier, to be honest with you guys. But, okay. I don't use gyroscope, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and I think that is it. Yeah, because nothing else really matters on this section. But yeah, that is my loadout. Not my loadout. That's my HUD and my layout and my settings that I use. If you have any questions, I do have certain sensitivities depending on if I'm using Sync ADS or not Sync ADS. So this is my Sync ADS one. I have another settings for no sync. If you want that, just let me know in the comment section, and I can give you guys what I use for no sync ADS as well. Like I said, I've been trying back and forth between sync and no sync. I think I'm gonna stick with Sync ADS, but who knows? I like it. It's pretty good. I got legendary, probably the fastest, not fastest, but I would guess the least amount of games I've ever gotten it by using no sync ADS. So you would have thought I would have stuck with that, but I switched back to no sync. So there really isn't one that's the best. Just whatever works for you. I still don't know. I just like having no recoil. So that's why I switched back to Sync ADS. But thanks for watching. If you guys like, comment, and subscribe.